So bad. What do I do? What do I do? Oh, can't go out. I can't meet people. I can't go to my favorite places. What is this? I'm stuck at home. I'm stuck at home. I'm by myself. I'm so bored. I hate this. I hate it. You don't have to do anything. You don't. Just be. Rather, are. You see, you might have heard the saying, be yourself, a bunch of times. But I feel that instead of being yourself, you are yourself. There's no need to be if you already are. And you already are. You are. You just haven't exposed it. You just aren't aware of it. You see, you are yourself. The being that a lot of people say and tell you to do, be yourself, that is contradictory. That is telling you that you actually have to put in effort to be yourself, which is mind-boggling. There's no need. There's no effort. There's just are. Be. You see? And just because you're alone doesn't mean that you need to be lonely. Yes. And if that's the case, well, you're not in fun company then. You see, we should learn to be our own entertainers, our own source of entertainment and happiness, love, pleasure, everything. You see, we are everything. Everything is within us. See, what this coronavirus, this social distancing, this isolation is teaching us is that ultimately we all only have ourselves. At the root, at the core, it's just us. You see? We have been too dependent for so long, so many centuries. Too dependent on others. Too dependent on others for our happiness, our love, our pleasure, entertainment, everything. We've become too dependent. So now, we're forced. We're in isolation. We're stuck at home by ourselves. You see, this is one of the greatest opportunities to transform yourself. You see, you already are yourself. There's no need to be. The being is confusing. Be yourself, be yourself, be yourself. How can you be yourself when you already are yourself? So take advantage of this R. You see, We have been polluted from society. Too many interactions, too much influence, too much contact with other people. And yes, we are social creatures, but that doesn't mean that just because when we are alone, that we find ourselves so boring and we have this such need to be social and interact. Just being alone by yourself should be enough. We should be happy, content, joyful, just being in our own presence. And if our own presence does not do that for us, then we're really not in good company. And by company, ourselves. You know, we should be in good company. Because we are. The self is our best friend. We should need no one more than just ourselves. You see? So let's take this time, this opportunity to not just be, but take advantage of this are. Because we are. So y'all, just are. And continue to be are. This might sound real confusing. It probably does. But it's something to think about. To be or to are. Are you yourself? This is a great time to just put everything aside. All the interactions, the socialization, the influences. I'm not saying you have to completely cut everything off. No. But it's a time, an opportunity to be, to are your true self. Because it's already here. Everything is already within you. But this time, this excess time, this time where you are alone, where you are bored, can really help that self that's already within to blossom, to come out, to express, to be more aware of itself. So y'all, take advantage of this opportunity. Take advantage of being alone and not being lonely. And just because you're alone doesn't mean that you need to be lonely. It's all in your mind. If you have good company, you won't feel lonely. You can be, you are your creator. Use your creativity, your imagination. Be inspired by everything around you. And to do that, you must be sensitive to life. Use your sensitivity to explore, to imagine, to create, to entertain. That way, you will never feel bored. So with that, y'all, love, VCU's daddy, your own Ayush, and as always, remember, Just live. And so that's y'all. And remember to coexist. So with that, now let me know about your thoughts down below. Comment, message me, write whatever you want to write, say whatever you want to say. It's a free, open space for expression. You can agree, disagree, not even give agree. It's up to you. Just let me know. All right, y'all?